The magical adventure of Deniztosh in Mexico with friends. Once upon a time, in a small town in Arizona, lived a brave little boy named Deniz. He was known to his friends as Deniztosh, the adventurous one. He had a band of merry friends, Claire, James, Arthur, Emma, L.F., and Seth, and they were always ready for a new adventure. Among his friends, he had a special bond with Blippi, a funny and smart guy who loved to explore and learn new things. One sunny afternoon, Deniztosh received a mysterious letter. The letter was a map to a hidden treasure in Mexico. His heart raced with excitement, and he knew just the people he wanted to share this adventure with, his friends. Deniztosh gathered his friends and showed them the map. They were all thrilled at the prospect of a real adventure. Blippi, with his big glasses sparkling with excitement, said, "This is going to be a journey full of learning and fun." They packed their bags, said goodbye to their parents, and set off on their adventure to Mexico. The journey to Mexico was filled with laughter, songs, and stories. Deniztosh and his friends enjoyed every moment of it. But, as they got closer to their destination, they realized that finding the treasure wasn't going to be easy. The map led them to a dense forest, the forest of forgotten whispers. As they entered the forest, the friends felt a chill run down their spines. The forest was eerily quiet, and the only sounds they could hear were their footsteps and the rustling of leaves. Suddenly, they heard a loud roar. They turned around and saw a giant, angry bear blocking their path. Deniztosh, being the brave one, stepped forward, but Blippi held him back. "Remember, Deniztosh," he said, "we need to use our brains, not just our brawn." Blippi pulled out a bag of berries from his backpack, which he had collected during their journey. He carefully placed the berries on a leaf and slowly moved towards the bear. To their surprise, the bear stopped growling and started eating the berries. While the bear was distracted, they quietly slipped past it. As they moved deeper into the forest, they encountered numerous challenges: a fast-flowing river, a steep cliff, and even a swarm of bees. But, each time, they worked together, using their unique skills and strengths. Emma and Elle, the twins, were excellent swimmers and helped them cross the river. James, the tallest among them, helped them climb the cliff. Arthur, with his knowledge about insects, guided them safely through the swarm of bees. Finally, they reached the X on the map, a large, ancient tree. But, where was the treasure? Deniztosh and his friends looked around, confused and disappointed. Just then, Blippi noticed something. The tree's trunk had a small opening. He reached inside and pulled out a beautiful, golden key. The friends gasped in amazement. They looked around and spotted a small, hidden door in the tree. Deniztosh took the key from Blippi and slowly inserted it into the lock. With a soft click, the door opened, revealing a small chamber filled with gold coins, jewels, and ancient artifacts. Their eyes widened with awe. They had found the treasure. But, as Deniztosh looked at his friends, their faces lit up with joy and excitement. He realized something. The real treasure was not the gold or the jewels. The real treasure was the journey they had embarked on, the challenges they had overcome together, and the stronger bond they had formed. He shared his thoughts with his friends, and they all agreed. They took a few souvenirs from the treasure and decided to leave the rest untouched. They made their way back home, their hearts filled with joy and their minds filled with unforgettable memories. The adventure of Deniztosh and his friends in Mexico was talked about for years to come. They had not only found the hidden treasure but also discovered the true value of friendship. And, as they grew older, they realized that the strongest treasure one could have is the bond of friendship, a bond that no amount of gold or jewels could ever replace. And so, every time they looked at their souvenirs, they were reminded of their adventurous journey, their brave friend Deniztosh, and the invaluable treasure of friendship they had discovered in the heart of Mexico. And that, dear children, is the end of our story tonight. Remember, like Deniztosh and his friends, always cherish your friendships because they are the real treasure in life. Good night, sweet dreams, and let the spirit of Deniztosh's adventure inspire you in your dreams.